Today we're checking out some more Star Trek The Next Generation Season 4.
Data is modifying several of our photon torpedoes for an experiment designed to elicit more information about this unusual phenomenon.
Cool. He said all kinds of sciencey words. I'm into it.
The initial dispersal pattern should not be more than 7 kilometers in diameter. Jenna?
Jenna!
Is there something occupying your thoughts, Jenna? You seem somewhat subdued today.
I bumped into Jeff again in the turbo lift this morning. He asked me out to dinner.
What was your response?
Data just gossiping.
As you requested, I will now remind you of the reasons you decided to end your relationship with Jeff.
As you requested.
You said he was unresponsive, that he never did the little things. You disliked the sound he made when he ate his soup.
Data's a good friend and he doesn't even know it.
As your friend, it is my responsibility to be supportive in times of need.
Correct.
That's very sweet, Data.
It is very sweet. He's thoughtful.
All science stations stand by. We're about to light up the nebula. Mr. Worf.
Light it up.
Launch Bay 1 shows ready, Commander.
Fire
Yeah.
torpedo.
Oh, fire torpedo.
Kind of like the fireworks when I was a little girl.
Romantic. Oh, she's into him. Interesting. But like if you just tell Data to tell yourself later information, it's almost just like you're dating yourself. You know what I mean? Like how much of it's Data? But he was thoughtful and just went to seek that information to help her out. I mean, it's sort of Data, but it's sort of also herself.
Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds.
To boldly go where no one has gone before. Pop, 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 pop. All right, let's do this. She plays. Data's playing. Oh, it's the oboe. I thought it was clarinet. Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. He's on the woodwinds. Bravo!
That was wonderful. Oh, really
Married a clarinetist. Would Data like a little sugar?
My tempo was way off. I felt like I was rushing through the whole piece.
Your rhythmic control has improved markedly. I heard no fluctuations during the performance.
And he would tell you.
They seem to enjoy the performance thoroughly.
Thank you, Data. You're very generous.
Data's so sweet, all encouraging.
How did you put it about the mess?
I believe I observed that you seem to have an aversion to orderliness.
Burn. She likes him. I don't know if Data's into it.
And a very good job I did of it, too.
Nice. Yeah, that girl's into him.
Are there any M-class planets we could check out?
Several, sir. The nearest is approximately 3 light hours from our present position.
It's worth a look. We'll continue our survey along the way.
Make it so.
Sometimes in the summer we'd go on cookouts, just my little brother and me and my mother. She was hopeless without a replica.
She's like smitten.
I wish we were back there now, you and I.
The unidirectional nature of the time continuum makes that an unlikely possibility.
That's what I love about you, Data. You make me laugh.
Unintentionally.
Why can't I fall for somebody like you? You're perfect.
That is not true. I have no human feelings.
That's an important thing.
You spend time with me when I'm lonely. You encourage me when I'm down. No man has ever been kinder to me. Those are the things that matter.
I've said that before too. He doesn't feel things, but he makes other people feel things. Isn't that just as important? He's very surprised. Well, he is fully functional. He's said it before. I can't believe we're getting like a Data romance episode. That was a lot of liquor.
It's a concoction I heard about on Proctal 2. I think it's wonderful, but I need a second opinion.
87% saurian brandy.
87.
Lieutenant Desora just gave me what could be considered a very passionate kiss in the torpedo bay.
Really?
Indeed. Go for it, buddy.
And?
I was intrigued. Jenna seemed to be displaying genuine affection for me.
I bet her pupils were dilated.
I find her to be a competent officer, highly motivated, though somewhat lacking in her understanding of the theory underlying the dilithium matrix application.
Doesn't know her dilithium crystals.
I have no experience in such matters. I require advice.
Tell me what to do.
It's kind of something people have to figure out for themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
But I am not capable of love.
And it's going to be a very unique experience.
I think he is just in his own way. And certainly people are capable of falling in love with him. I mean, clearly this girl's falling for him.
Data. Missing someone? Forget to secure the door when you left?
The door sensor is programmed to recognize only humanoid forms for entry. Spock could not have triggered the mechanism.
Spot? Is it Spot? Imagine it was Spock.
May I ask your advice in a personal matter? Should I pursue a relationship with Lieutenant Tesora? She has made the first move in initiating a relationship with me. What should I do?
Oh boy. Oh, fella.
If she's just coming out of a bad situation,
Actually, that's true. Give her some time. Rebound with Data.
ask somebody else for advice. At least someone who's got more experience at giving advice.
Or dating. Jordy never has any luck. Data, follow your heart that you don't have.
This isn't just some experiment you're running, Data. Jenna is a living, breathing person.
That's true. He might be treating it as an experiment.
This is unlike any other more casual relationship that you've attempted.
Tasha?
My programming may be inadequate to the task.
We're all more than the sum of our parts, Data. You'll have to be more than the sum of your programming.
And he is. And every single character has said something like that about Data. He's more than we would think.
Lieutenant Tesora serves under my command. If she were mistreated, I would be very displeased.
Looking out for her. I love when people go to Worf for dating advice. Woof!
First of all, she's a beautiful woman.
Of
She seems
course
to
he
be
does.
crazy about you.
Jenna has clearly demonstrated how she feels about me, but I am not capable of returning those feelings.
No hesitation. You should go for it.
The rewards are far greater than simple friendship.
That's true.
How far, sir?
That's what I'm hoping you're going to find out.
He's excited. Oh boy. Riker, of course, he said go for it.
I am seeking advice in how to...
Yes, I've heard, Data.
It's going to
I will
everybody.
be delighted to offer any advice I can on understanding women. When I have some, I'll let you know.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of luck with women either. He's got a lady hanging out with Q somewhere. He's going for it.
After conferring with my colleagues regarding the nature of romantic love in general, and my own situation in particular,
I can't believe I'm seeing this.
They're lovely.
Very thoughtful.
Why don't I find a place to put these? Which won't be that easy.
This girl better not break Data's heart. Although he said he can't have his heart broken.
Commander Riker suggested this particular flower. He said it had worked for him in the past.
Is she gonna be mad that he talked about it to everyone?
Computer, decrease illumination level by 1/3 standard lux.
Like, is she gonna be into it if it's just like a program?
I have written a subroutine specifically for you, a program within the program.
That's kind of sweet. I mean, Tasha Yar was into it. He's fully functional. Commercial break. I can't believe we're seeing Data on a date right now. This is so crazy.
Captain?
What do you make of this?
Somebody going into everybody's quarters and moving stuff around?
You did not.
No, I did not. Oh, perhaps we have a poltergeist.
A poltergeist. I mean, Data is a well-rounded guy. He's an artist, he's a musician, probably does yoga with Beverly.
I did not anticipate your arrival until 1900 hours.
Well, I couldn't wait. I wanted you to have this.
What is it?
You have often expressed dissatisfaction with the Spartan nature of my quarters. Is this an attempt at embellishment?
The cat's out of the bag.
Decoration?
I'm sorry, don't let me interrupt.
As you wish.
He's so literal. I don't know if that's a good thing with women all the time.
When your girlfriend arrives with a gift, stop whatever it is you're doing and give her your undivided attention.
I should not have resumed my painting, despite your suggestion that I continue.
Correct.
Exactly.
Women.
I have much to learn.
Yeah. Good luck, buddy.
Perhaps if I looked for a suitable place to display it.
Much better.
I see. This is good for him, though. She's teaching him. If you just tell him what you want, he'll do it. It's as simple as that. I mean, he's as good a boyfriend as any. What the frig? I keep forgetting. Okay, something is happening on the ship, though. I gotta focus. Focus up.
We've reached the designated coordinates of the M-class planet. It's gone.
Like disappeared?
Mr. Data, run a full systems diagnostic.
Warning, atmospheric decompression bridge observation loud. Environmental compensation sequence has been initiated.
What the frig is happening?
Captain. I do not understand.
I don't either. Something's coming on the ship and just moving stuff.
Honey, I'm home.
With the briefcase. Her place is a mess.
May I get you a drink, dear?
Oh.
Well, yes, I'll have a Calaman sherry.
Excellent choice.
Is he imitating someone, though?
I will take care of everything.
What?
I could organize your closets for you. I have found that by grouping apparel, first by function, then by color from light to dark, one can more easily find one's desired choice.
He's a little all over the place.
Data, there's just something strange about the way you're acting.
Am I not behaving as a solicitous mate?
Well, yes, but...
Tending to your every need?
But are you being yourself?
Perhaps there is something wrong with you!
I've never seen you behave so foolishly.
What the frig?
Miss.
You don't tell me how to behave. You're not my mother.
What?
Holy
not my mother.
crap.
That is the appropriate response for your statement that I am behaving foolishly.
Is he imitating someone?
You do not wish to continue our lover's quarrel?
He's just acting out a lover's quarrel?
What were you just thinking?
In that particular moment,
Yeah, what was he thinking?
I was reconfiguring the warp field parameters, considering a new food supplement for Spot.
It's disappointing for her. Dating Data is possible, but you have to understand that he's different.
No signs of life, nothing out of the ordinary.
7 more unusual incidents have been reported. No casualties or damage.
It doesn't seem dangerous.
Explosive decompression on deck 37.
Explosive decompression.
Damage report.
We're showing damage between decks. We haven't localized it yet.
Ah, jeez, people are getting zapped.
Van Mater, you take access tube 23M and look at those bridge connectors. I'll cover the aft section. You go down.
Ah! Ew, oh God. Is she dead? Oh my God. Commercial break.
The unusual preponderance of dark matter in this nebula is causing small gaps in the fabric of normal space.
Dark matter.
If we could position the shuttlecraft far enough in front of the Enterprise, it could detect the pockets and allow us enough time to maneuver out of the way.
What if it gets hit by one?
Control of our navigational systems. That way, the corresponding maneuvers would be virtually instantaneous.
Make it so.
Make it so. He said engage and make it so on this episode. Therefore, it's a great episode.
Not this time, Will. I want you on the bridge.
What, he wants to go?
Sir?
No.
I'm going to pilot the shuttle.
No.
I believe our best chance of escaping this situation is for me to pilot the shuttle. It's my ship, Will. I've got to do this.
It's his call, but it should be Riker. I'm starting to wonder if this episode's going to carry into the season finale, maybe.
One impulse, number 1.
Acknowledge, Captain. We're right behind you. Riker to O'Brien. Lock onto the captain's communicator. I want to be able to pull him out of there in case we have to.
Yeah. We got our best man on it. O'Brien, stand by.
Resuming previous course.
Confirmed. Outer perimeter now at 30.1 million kilometers.
Changing course, heading 0.
Something's going to happen to him. Uh-oh.
Enterprise, I'm losing maneuverability.
Sensors indicate damage to the shuttle's starboard impulse nacelle, Captain.
Abort.
We've lost our link, Captain.
You'll have to make course changes manually until we re-establish the connection.
Understood.
I feel like he's about to disappear.
Is there a way to transfer the microfusion thruster so I can get a power boost?
Possibly. If you augment the thruster sequencing so that the inertial dampening...
Oh!
Commander, the shuttle is out of control. Sir, the shuttle's inertial dampeners have failed. It is breaking up.
It's breaking up? Beam him, O'Brien!
Now will be a good time, Mr. O'Brien.
No. O'Brien got him. No.
Aye, sir. We got him.
I'm a little dizzy, number 1, but none the worse. I'm on my way.
Acknowledge, sir.
That was too close for comfort.
Clear the nebula, sir.
Ensign, plot a course for Starbase 260. Warp 2.
Aye, sir.
Engage.
Engage.
Hi.
Hi.
The place looks great.
Thank you. It is much less Spartan, is it not?
Much less.
He's got all kinds of stuff all over.
Jenna, you are repeating yourself. I have often found this to be indicative of a mental distraction.
Is she gonna break up with him?
I think we should talk.
Uh-oh.
Could you sit down?
Data's about to get his heart broken.
I'm not sure how to begin.
What is the subject?
You and I, our relationship.
Yes.
Data.
It's not you, it's me.
You were so kind and attentive. I thought that would be enough.
Is it not?
No, it's not. Because as close as we are, I don't really matter to you.
Is that true?
It is apparent that my reach has exceeded my grasp in this particular area. I am, perhaps, not nearly so human as I aspire to become. If you are ready to eat, I will bring our meal.
No, that's all right, Data. I'm gonna go now.
As you wish.
Will it affect him at all?
Are we no longer a couple?
No, we're not.
Then I will delete the appropriate program.
Imagine it was just that easy.
I'll see you later.
I gotta chill. This kitty.
Hello, Spot.
Oh, what a good boy. Okay, that was season 4, episode 25, and I can't help but feel like that episode was written exactly for people like me who really want Data to be feeling emotions, and we're sort of projecting onto him what we hope he's feeling, but it just showed he's not feeling emotions. He really isn't, no matter how much I want him to be, no matter how much I think little things he's doing and saying mean that he's feeling something. That's my own projection of what I want from him and what I hope for him. This episode is kind of tragic, especially that very last scene. You know, he just says he's gonna delete the romance program, blows out the candle, and he sits there in the dark. And then his cat jumps up on him and he starts to pet him, but it's like mechanical too. It just kind of really hits you that he's not human. I mean, I want him to be, and the crew want him to be, and think that they see things in him. It's sad. It's sad. It makes me sad. I mean, I do still think in the future it's possible. We know that Lore has an emotion chip, so it's possible that Data could get an emotion chip, be able to maybe feel some emotions. I thought for a bit there on the show, we were showing that Data is adapting so much that maybe he could develop his own way of feeling emotions, but I just think that this episode really hit home and was purposely put here at this spot in the show because you're really starting to think of Data as human-like, relating to him in a human way, and we just needed to be reminded, I needed to be reminded that he's not feeling emotions the way I want him to be, the way he wants to be, I think, but he's not. And it was like, you know, the uncanny valley of like him trying to imitate a relationship and a lover's spat and all of that. It was weird and it didn't feel right. That would be what it's like to date him, I think. At this point anyway, I don't know what happens to Data later. I still hold out hope that he can get an emotion chip or something's gonna change in the way that he is now that will allow him to feel things even in his own way, maybe not the way we feel things, but as he is now, he can't feel anything. I need to accept it. And I asked the question too in this episode, I've asked it before, is it enough that he makes people feel things, even if he doesn't feel things? But I mean, no, it isn't. If you're gonna have a real relationship, a real love, that reciprocation is important. Yeah, this was an important episode for me to see. It's disappointing. And he is such a good guy. I mean, he's a good friend, he's a good listener, a good person as much as he's a person. You know, he's thoughtful and he's caring, or so he would seem, or things he does gives off that impression. It's hard. I can't imagine if we had those kind of beings in society with us. I absolutely might fall for a Data type dude, because you do project on what you want. It's a little bit depressing, but we have to accept Data for who he is, what he's actually capable of. I still have hope in the future it might be different, but maybe not. All right, okay, I get it. He doesn't have emotions. Unless we get that emotion chip from Lore. They wouldn't have shown me that if it wasn't possible. I don't know. Okay, we'll see. But for now, Data, no emotions. I got it. I got it. All right, show. I hear you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.